And you're single or you're taking?
Single.
The confidence. The confidence. Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Odix as your boy David Picasso. We got a special guest in the building, aka she is barely able to walk today. What's up with you, girl?
You know, limping around.
Yeah, you are limping, man. What happened?
Funny. Calf raises, for real.
Yeah?
Yeah, horrible.
But like, how many
Don't
did you do?
How many? So do the math for me. So you have to do 25, and then after that 25, you pulse for 25. So that's 50.
Right.
Times 3, 150 on each leg separately, and then together.
That's 300 and something. I don't know.
I think that's 450.
You knew the math, so just set me up for that one. That's fucked up.
A lot, too many, obviously.
And what's the purpose behind doing so many? Like, how does that work, you know, in your body? Like, what is it going to do? What is it going to help
J-Lo
with?
said that's what she did to get
J-Lo
her
said that.
ass that round.
That makes sense.
Quote unquote. So I did it because I was like, oh yeah, glutes.
No, that makes
Get it
sense.
done. But I have huge calves, so I didn't need to do one at all. Like,
but would you do it again? Was
No.
it like, no?
never again.
No? Oh, shit, okay.
Because for a while it was tight and swollen, and I could only walk on my tippy toes. I couldn't put my feet flat on the ground.
Damn, it was that bad,
Yes, and it was crazy. And then I got the crutches, and I realized I did not want to be on crutches, so then I sucked it up and just breathed through it and stretched it out, and here I am limping.
Now, did you stretch before this workout?
Yeah.
And you stretched once when you were done?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just worked your body. That's
Yeah,
all.
I just work out a lot. Maybe too much.
No, that's good, man. I'm trying to be at your level. I'm low-key a little fat. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm trying to get thick. Like, it's cool I toned down and all that, but I still want to be, like, have a fat ass and all that. So
Okay.
it's not working out when you're just working out. and not
Unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to see your ass, so I can't even disagree or agree. But we'll take care of that later on tonight. All right. So for the people that don't know, tell them, what do you do? What's your hustle? What's your grind? What you do?
I just graduated school in communication studies. So ultimately, I want to be a speaker and pretty much change the narrative, take control of the narrative, more to a positive aspect. So I went into PR and got to learn like behind the scenes type S and how you curate a pitch and, you know, pitch that for a particular client. So I learned the back end of it, but I want to be on the front end of it, which is here. So this is cool in a line of what I want to do. So now really I'm in between stages trying to figure out what I want to do really with my degree and all that.
What inspired you to do that? You know, because I don't feel like a lot of people pick that.
Honestly, school and just learning about all different cultures, people, you know, just the psychology behind people, period, just really made me understand a lot more than I did before. And I feel like a lot of people aren't able to learn that type of stuff or get woke like that unless you go to school or unless you know, seek out to learn it. So for the people who don't want to do that and are interested in me, I wanted to be the one to talk about it, pass that knowledge on type of. So. And
how does that career look towards like the end? Like, what's the end game behind it? Like,
see, when I was in school, I aspired to be on TED Talks, travel the world, go talk at schools, talk at different places depending on the topic and stuff like that.
So you pretty much are going to travel the world, you're going to speak to big groups, motivate them, that kind of stuff? Mm-hmm. Do you currently do that with small groups? Like maybe whether it's family, friends, that kind of stuff?
See, I feel like I was doing that more when I was like in school and had like things to do and things behind to motivate like me to do it. I had a little YouTube going on, and then after that I was just more focused on the work aspect and just really trying to finish in quarantine and stuff like that. So I think I need to get back on that for real. My outlet for that though was YouTube and doing vlogs and stuff.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
So people can check you out in there?
Yeah, but it's pretty old, so.
What would they see? what would I see if I log in right now?
When you log, the first thing I did was a Q&A. I think I reached out to all my followers and told them to ask me questions. So I did a long Q&A. It was 20 minutes. Okay. I learned that was a little bit too long for a vlog. And then I did like a get ready for school with me, outfits of the week, things really that are interesting of me.
So you touch like different niches and see kind of what.
Yeah.
Did any of that stuff like kind of take off and people are like, yo, I need more of that?
Yeah, they still ask for it.
Oh yeah.
I need a team though. Like I like editing and filming and stuff like that, but I'm always getting in my own way of trying to be a perfect.
Right.
Then I'll record a whole vlog and be like, I don't like what my face looks like. Delete the whole thing.
Right. Screw this. Let's start all over again.
Yeah.
No, I know it takes a little bit of work. You mentioned COVID though. When COVID first hit, what were you doing? What was the situation like?
I had just celebrated my 29th birthday, and I had a great weekend, and then finished my weekend on a Monday, and then went back to school on Tuesday, then went back to school again on Thursday, and they were like, so I think we're gonna go virtual. And I'm just in class like, COVID, like looking around at everyone, looking in the air, imagining like a disease floating in the air, because it was just so new. You just don't really know what to think. And then over the weekend we got an email like, we're going virtual, and then went into quarantine and started the countdown. And I was really in quarantine like for 90 days, I believe. The only time I left was to go to the grocery store or something.
And you were living here in LA, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did you go through that process of like, yo, I need to, get toilet paper?
Yes, lines were long. I learned to get there like 30 minutes before the store opened, and it was interesting times. I was scared to touch anything. I would literally change my clothes.
Oh shit.
It was really crazy. Gloves, everything.
Have things changed since then?
Yeah.
Why do you think things changed? Because COVID's still around, you know what I mean?
Right, it is. Yeah, I think it was just new, and it was just a big shock for everyone. So things changed like super fast, and so we just had to adjust, complain, but really just adjust. And then now that things are phasing back open, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind type thing. Like now the media is not really talking about COVID, so no one's really thinking about COVID. At the time, it was all the talk about COVID. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Anything fun during COVID that you did? Any excitement?
Yes, I redid my balconies at my house. I got a bigger bed that didn't fit through the hallway, so I had to like take a rope and pull it to the third floor and through the sliding door. I just really revamped my house. Me and my son just took advantage of like our skateboard and scooters and basketball, football thrown in the driveway, and riding scooter and the skateboard around the neighborhood. It was a good time. I was happy to be home because for a while I was angry that I was paying rent and not at home. I was like at school or at work, you know what I mean? Right. And I'm like, now I'm gonna get my money's worth and be in every room every day doing something.
Did you learn anything from COVID? Did you gain appreciation towards certain things?
Yes, everything that I have. Like everyone's always aspiring to get something, aspiring to a goal, things to get, and we always forget about like what we have right in front of us. So I was just really thankful for that, really thankful to save money. So thankful to save money. Talk about a drought. Ooh. COVID was great.
What were you doing before COVID that you were spending money like that?
You just out all the time, spending money on food, Ubers, just everything. And now I have no reason, well not now, but then no reason to be out. I can cook at home instead of going to restaurants. Not like I was like eating out every day, but yeah, it was great.
I think eating out kills me the most, especially in LA.
Yeah, it's just when you know where to eat.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I love food.
It's a fucking problem. All right, so you mentioned you're a mom. I don't know if a lot of people know that, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
He's 9.
He's 9 years old. So you're a young mom when this happened, right? Was it planned?
No.
No? Situation just surfaced?
It just happened. I was with this person for a long time at the time, so it kind of just happened.
What was the situation like when you found out? Walk me through it.
Oh my God, this was 9 years ago. What happened?
Like, who told you? Was it something that you weren't feeling well and you're like, I'm just gonna go get a test? Or
to be completely honest with you, I don't remember that. I choose to forget a lot of stuff.
So you have selective memory.
Yeah. So I don't really remember that part. I just remember that I was pregnant and I was
and you had him.
And yeah.
So let's talk about that though, man, because you mentioned you've been in long-term relationships.
Yeah.
All right. I low-key feel that that's kind of going away. It's kind of very difficult to date. So give me some keys on how you maintain a long-term relationship.
Times are so different. For me, it worked out perfectly because I feel like I got it out the way. You know what I mean? So I got to take my lessons from the 2 long relationships that I was in, and now I can move accordingly. I think the key to a long-term relationship is probably just knowing yourself and being right with yourself and having the emotional maturity to have a conversation with someone and understand where they're coming from and work it out. You know what I mean? So the first relationship I was in was when I was 14 all the way till I was 21, and then I think 23 to 28 or 26, I don't fucking know, like a long time. But 2, I was a baby then, you know what I mean? Then I was growing up, and then sometimes I even say now, like, me and my most recent ex, we're still good friends, and I always say, like, sometimes I wish he knew the now me, because I'm so much more mature now, you know what I mean? In control of my emotions and stuff like that. But it all happens for a reason, and I learned great lessons from both relationships and are still cool with both of them. So
would you agree that like when you go through like long-term relationships, you become a little more selective when you bounce out of those? You're like,
yeah, for sure. For me, I get turned off real easily.
Oh yeah?
So it can be the slightest thing.
I want to hear it. What turns you off?
Just random stuff, you know, people being the opposite of humble, you know what I mean? Name dropping. I don't know. I'm just a really chill person. I don't feel the need to brag. Like, I don't feel the need for people to know what kind of car I have. Like, you're going to see it when you see it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I've been in music videos and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't post about it. People will always, like, see me, like, oh, I seen you in that video, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I was in that. Like, I just feel like you're going to see it when you see it, and some people are just super flashy. And
So turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn off.
Bet.
Yeah.
So what's your ideal dude look like?
Dude.
Or woman?
So
No, you let me know.
Both. But what's my
right.
ideal person? Ambitious, a hard worker, happy with himself, positive, mentally aware.
Mentally aware?
Mentally aware.
What does that mean, though? Like, detail it for me, because what is mentally aware? Like, they know what they want? Like, what do you mean by that?
Just really you can control your thoughts and rationalize what's real and what's not real.
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it? And they in?
I don't know. It's so funny. People are like, what's your type? I don't really have a type. It's all about vibes. You know, definitely. If it's a man, for sure, gotta be tall.
Okay.
So rude.
No, I was that rude. No,
I feel so bad saying that. But
men say certain things about women. No, I think men say certain things about women all the time.
It's just like.
That's your preference. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's bet.
Pick me up. Because clearly I injure myself and I need carrying.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. You have Instagram, right?
Yes.
All right. What's your following on Instagram right now?
29,000.
So that's pretty good following, right? Mm-hmm. How's your DMs look?
No, what do you mean?
Like, guys, women, slide into the DMs?
Yeah, both, everyone. But
Yeah.
I'm not like a stuck up bitch, you know what I mean? So I'll respond to certain stuff. If it's not like inappropriate and stuff like that, or like a message, send back emojis and stuff like that. So I have like I would call them loyal followers who we like. Sometimes I will conversate with them, let them vent to me, be open, an ear for them or something like that. So
you a nice person, bro.
I am. I just want everyone, we all been through our shit, you know what I mean? But I've been through my own stuff where I can be the total opposite of what I am. But I would just rather us learn those lessons and be the best version of us that we could be.
That's dope. That's dope. Give me like the craziest DM you got. Like, yo, what's wrong with this person?
It was funny. What did he say? He said something about I was musty.
Wait, what?
I don't know, but it was funny as hell. I probably said that my deodorant stopped working, because for me, I'll embarrass myself before anybody embarrasses me. You know what I mean? So I have no problem with being human and being like, nah, this deodorant's not working for me no more. After you use deodorant for like 10 years, after a while, it starts to just be a part of you. It doesn't work. But yeah, people just say wild stuff.
Yeah, like what? What's the typical shit they be saying?
I would just be blowing past it, but I don't know. Just like, want to drink your bath water.
Has it ever gone? Wait, what? Yeah.
Creepy stuff like that.
I've never heard that. That's crazy.
You haven't?
No, not that part.
Yes,
not that.
you have heard.
Never,
I want to drink your bath water.
No, never heard that. Swear to God. Shit, we can ask the producer in the back, man. He's never heard that neither.
My bath got hella Epsom salt. So you.
Yeah. We're gonna start using that one. I love it. Did it work? That's the question. Did it work?
Nah. Hell nah.
Has it ever gone from the DM to hanging out?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God, yeah.
Walk me through one. How does that work?
And then you don't realize where you met, because then you meet and it's just like you've known each other forever, and then you go back like, let me see how this all started. Like, oh, you was being corny in my DMs, but I obviously was attracted to you, because then I would have dubbed you. You know what I mean? And then
So they start in the DMs, and then what's the approach like? Yo, let's hang out. What's the approach like?
I don't remember how someone in particular. I don't remember how my number got to them, but I ended up giving them my number, and then he didn't text me right away or anything like that. And then eventually one day he just FaceTimed me, and I was like, oh, love FaceTime. And FaceTime, and then we just started talking. Then that was when like the new 3-way FaceTime just came out. So it was like, oh, let me see how this works. FaceTime is homie. Then we just on FaceTime talking about their waves and shit, just being like cool. And so FaceTime's cool because it's like, I love FaceTime. Less pressure in a text message and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then so we vibe via FaceTime, and then of course it was like, oh, for sure, then linked, and then.
Yeah, I love FaceTime. My boys be hating on me because I be FaceTiming, and they was like, bro, why you calling me like that, bro?
FaceTime everybody.
That's what I do. Low-key, I do.
Let me see your face.
But let me explain. I think my boys handle a lot better than the homegirls that I have. Because the homegirls, if they're not like done up, they just answer, but there's a wall. Like they don't give me their face, and that's annoying. Cause like I be answering waking up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just waking up, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You answer it no matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right,
I know what I look like in real life. That's how I got with pictures after a while. Like we'll take pictures in the club, you know, and we're like, let me see the picture. Oh, I don't look cute in that one. I'll be mad, but after a while, I'm just like, whatever. Like I know if someone sees me in person, I don't look as crazy as I look in that picture. So
yeah, sometimes I feel like pictures don't do justice
at all.
Yeah. I feel you. You mentioned clubs, bro. You like to party? What are the things you like to do?
Yeah, I like to take random going outings. You know what I mean? I think not growing up, but when I was 16, I was in the 18 and up clubs. When I was 18, I was in the 21 and up clubs. And then I was just really like modeling and hosting a lot in my early 20s. So that made me sound old.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're super young.
But so I got a lot of partying out. So now that I live, earlier, right? Yeah. So now that I live out here, I don't really care to go out. You know, I rather.
What are the things you like to do though?
Love to hike, love to work out, love to eat, love to travel for sure, and go out.
What's the dopest place you travel? Or one of them, if there's too many.
Florence. I love all the Mexicos.
Okay.
I always say that because they're all different. I said this the other day on my live. I was like, that sounded so ignorant, but no, because Cabo's different than Cancun, which is different than Tulum, which is different than Puerto Vallarta, which is different than Guadalajara, which is
You've been to all those places?
Yes, and I love all of them.
How? I mean, you travel alone, with friends, with the boo?
I got a lot of my traveling in with my past relationship. Yeah, we were together for like 4 to 5 years, and we did a lot of traveling.
I think that's a good thing to do in couples, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And then his friends were couples, so it was just like couple things.
Okay, sick. What do you think are things to do when you have a significant other that helps the relationship? Because I feel like relationships are about maintenance, right? If you don't maintain it, should be going south. All right, so what do you think?
I think for sure you need space. Like you don't need to be all up under each other all the time. Like you need room to miss each other. And obviously if you're on your shit and you got your own business and stuff going on, you have to have some type of space. So for sure need space. And I don't know, something worked for my past relationship. We always like went to dinner, went to the movies, and we just had like random things that we would make sure we did all the time. Wine tasting,
okay. Yeah. You like drinking?
Love wine. I don't like drinking. I'm just a smoker.
Wine. You're a smoker.
Yeah, but if I am drinking, it's gonna be wine or tequila.
Okay, bet. What age did you start smoking?
12.
No, for real?
12.
Damn, who introduced you? I feel like we all have a story. Who introduced you to weed?
I think it was my cousin.
Oh, bro. What's up, cousin?
No, it's fine because I was great. I had a wild, like, my mom wasn't at the house for real in high school, so I low-key had the house to myself.
That's dope.
And I was, like, the oldest of 4, so I was, like, the mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what used to have parties. Like, police would come shut down the parties.
No way.
Big parties, too. I did not expect all the people to show up, but it was wild times. Experience with drugs. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Give me some of the craziest drugs you've done.
Just, like Molly, ecstasy. Oh my God.
Have you had any crazy trips?
Definitely when I was young. I remember I did it in summer school, like in the middle of a math test, but I love math. So, but the tech building was super cold, so that like intensified everything. So I was the first person to finish my test. And yeah, I think I was crying at some point, just random weird stuff, but that was so long ago.
Do you still mess with those, or no. You just like straight up just
No, just smoke and drink water and drink alcohol.
Are you a functioning high?
Yes, very high functioning.
How does that work for you? Like what's your routine like, bro? You wake up, what is it about?
I wake up and I go work out. It just depends on the day. If I have time, I'm gonna definitely smoke. I'll just come home. Really, I smoke after my workout, so I'll come home and smoke and then just go about my day. But if I don't have a lot of stuff to do, maybe I'll be smoking all day or won't smoke at all. But it's really just random.
How is the parenting situation with you and the father? How does that work?
Co-parenting.
Okay.
Yeah. Before quarantine, because he lives 2 hours away and because my son goes to school out here, he would only be able to see him every other weekend. But now in quarantine, since all the classes via Zoom, he gets to go back and forth every week and spend equal time. So it's good. It took a long time for us to get into where we are now, but we are great now. And
good space.
Oh my God, I'm so appreciative because there was a lot of court battling. It was ugly. I was praying for it to be over.
Well,
so.
I'm glad you're in a better space, and I'm sure your son, what's his name?
Cameron.
I'm sure he's in a better place as well. You know what I'm saying?
It's great for him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I wanted.
Who's the strict parent? You or
me?
You?
For sure. Yeah. I am super big on organization and routine. At my house, we have a routine, you know, because I got stuff to do, he has stuff to do, and I like to plan my day out by the hour. So at my house, we're down to business, but at his dad's house, he has a little bit more space and stuff. So.
Okay, dope. You mentioned you like hiking, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's cool spots to hike around LA?
I always go to Runyon, and I know a lot of people hate Runyon because they say it's too touristy, but it's because I know that hike, so I know what to expect.
That's not the Hollywood hike, is it?
No, I think that's Joshua Tree.
Got you.
Maybe.
Gotcha. I don't know the name, by the way. I call it the Hollywood hike. But
there's one called Joshua Tree. That one's really steep, but it got burnt in the midst of all those fires.
Sure,
so I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
Okay, cool. Any plans coming up?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. My mom's in town and my sister's in town.
Shout out to sis. She's over here.
She's here. She just got here from
B-baller.
Vegas. Yes, all right. We all are.
Wait, you play ball too?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We all play ball in here. We should play ball after this.
Nah, for real. We go play ball at the park and it's lit.
Yo, break this shit down to me because I've been trying to find a basketball, like or basketball court, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Where do you play ball?
At the park. It's called. What is it called? It's in North Hollywood. Victory. It's right next to Target. It's like a little recreational center, but the courts are outside. But there is Sherman Oaks Park.
So what park though? What park is it?
What is it called? It's on Victory. I think it's called North Hollywood.
You gotta give it to me after this.
Yeah, it's on Victory. Right next to Target.
Oh, bro, what the fuck? Why didn't I invite me? You told me that you've been in music videos, right?
Yes.
What's some of the music videos you've been in?
I have to say them.
Give me some tea.
The recent ones, Trey Songz album Before Last, he had a little parody. I don't know if y'all remember to promote his album. Okay. I can't even remember the name of it, but I was in a series of those videos. I've been in fucking Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, bet.
My first video was Kendrick Lamar Backseat Freestyle.
Shit.
Yeah, and then after that it was a Karate Chop with Lil Wayne and Future, but then they never got to put it out because of one of the lines in the song.
I don't know the drama. What happened?
I think the Emmett Till line or whatever, so they never put it out, but that was a long set, but it was fun. It was an experience.
How did you get into that industry of shooting music videos?
I was already modeling, so I think that's where I started building my following. And then I think just through the people I knew, somebody reached out to me to be in the Kendrick Lamar shoot. And then after that, I remember the producers hitting me up after, like, we really appreciate you and we loved your vibe and how you carried yourself on set. Like, we'll definitely consider you for more videos. And then after that, they just started hitting me up. Any
experience that you have with artists, dating artists or b-ballers or rappers or anything like that?
No.
So you're in the music video, they don't hit on you?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
But it stays there. It's not like you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I definitely, I'm all trying to think and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to kiss and tell. But one time it may or may not have led to a type of relationship. You know, I like to keep my shit on the low.
I bet. But it's obviously the possibilities there, what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I have the same question when it comes to Instagram. I feel like athletes or artists, they reach out in the gram.
Yeah.
Is that facts?
Yeah, they do.
All right, bet. That's where it stays.
They sure do. Yeah. I mean, like, where else is it going to be?
I just want to know if it goes somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Definitely if you're cool, you know. I think some people ruin it for themselves. I mean, sometimes I may have ruined it for myself in some events, but it just
how explain it to me. How do you ruin it? Like, I want to know.
So I think sometimes I may ruin it by just being too cool. Like, I just be trying to play it cool. And I remember one time that backfired for me one time when I pulled up to like a little house gathering, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, I'm sure multi-million-dollar house. And I walk in, I was there with a friend of a friend, and I walked in and everyone's doing their own thing. They're like moving these Lambos to the back of the house and stuff. Everyone's doing stuff. So I just walked straight to the back where I see my friend, and I just said like a little shy hi, but I didn't really like introduce myself to everyone, and my friend that let me in didn't either.
Right.
I just was leaving sleep. You know what I mean? Just going with the flow. So I go sit with my friend. They're chilling with her. Then we start taking pictures, whatever. We was there for a good 45 minutes. And then out of nowhere, the girl that invited my friend, who I was there with, comes and tells her, like, oh, he wasn't feeling her vibe. When she walked in, she didn't even say nothing to nobody, And I was just like, and I'm the total opposite of that. You know what I mean? Like, nice, I want us all to have a good time. I come with the energy. You know what I mean? Right. So I was hurt. No one's ever said that to me about my energy or nothing like that. But I respect that. You know what I mean? And so then I was trying to find him just to apologize at least. And then I remember we couldn't find him. So then I just had to leave. And I just told my friend, like, let him know, like, those are not my intentions. Like, those weren't my intentions. I was just being cool. Like, if anything, if I was the owner, I would have walked over like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm so and so. Right. So yeah, playing it too cool, and also just being too, like, I don't let people know that I have issue with stuff unless I know that it's worth having a conversation about. You know what I mean? Gotcha. I know if I don't intend to be serious with you or whatever, I'm not even gonna waste my breath on trying to fix like whatever. But yeah, sometimes I just being too chill, and people think they can they think shit's sweet and it's not.
Got you.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned, obviously, you know, having experience in dating. How has dating been in LA, bro? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you mentioned it, but I know you come from SD, right? Most of your years. How long you been in LA?
2017, so 3 years.
I bet 3 years. How's dating out here? Do you find
it's pretty small. It's just a small world for sure. When I think about the people that I date, oh yeah, it is a small. When I think about the people I date, I feel like they're from out of town. You know what I mean? Or they don't live here.
Oh, they're athletes. That's what it is.
No.
I'm fucking with you.
No, yeah, actually, it's just a small world. You know, you date someone, or you're with someone, or whatever, or, you know, you have an arrangement with someone, and then you just hear that person's name throughout other people's names. It's like, oh, no.
And you're single or you're taking?
Single.
The confidence.
Last time you asked me, I don't know why I stuttered, and I had to think about it. Maybe because
what you think about entanglements though?
I think they're necessary. I mean,
I like that.
I just feel like if that's who you are, and if you don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is find someone who's okay with that and just have an understanding. Like,
of course,
when we're together, we're together. When we're not. Don't embarrass me. Don't have me around nobody else you're dealing with, and don't be out here with no lame.
Facts.
And we straight.
Have you ever been in a relationship where the dude tells you, like, yo, you know, I want to step out, you know, I want to take care of that, take that person down, whatever it is?
In a sense, yeah. My ex, who I dated for like 5 years, a year into our relationship, he broke up with me before his birthday so he can go to Vegas for his birthday.
Damn.
And I was like, word. Yeah, but I appreciate that, though. At least you broke up with me and handled that.
How did he break up with you?
I can't even remember. All I know is he broke up with me, and I was like, bet it. Hit up some old work, pretty much. Flew out to where they was at, and it was a holiday weekend too, so it was a lit weekend, and just pretty much did my own thing. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I left. If he left, I left. I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and be sad. Thankfully, I don't think at the time my emotions were like invested, but they weren't as deeply invested as they were where I had the strength to really hit up someone else, fly out of town, go do my own thing. He found out I was out of town, was begging me to fly to where he was. I was like, nah, like, we good. You wanted to break up with me to go to Vegas. He regretted it pretty much. His friends talked him into it, and then as soon as I flew back, he flew back straight from Vegas to San Diego. Met me there. Yeah, it was funny.
That's crazy. You know, during Valentine's, what's the craziest, most romantic shit a guy has done for you?
Dang, I'm all cheesy. Oh, let me stop smiling. I don't know.
they're like, they got you at Four Locos.
No, I mean, my last relationship, we were really good on holidays. So like one holiday, it was All-Star Weekend in New York. So we went out there, you know, did the helicopter ride.
Damn, bro, you say that like that's just simple, bro. He put in work.
Yeah, no, we always did. I feel like our last Valentine's Day was the most special, even though it was only dinner. We only went to dinner, I believe. But what made it so special was, like, I can tell, like, he was, like, putting thought into it. Like, he got me one rose.
Okay.
And I was offended. Because it was, like, wrapped in the plastic. It just looked like the one you get from 7-Eleven. Oh, so when he gave it to me, I was just like, like crying, smiling. He's just like talking about how he went to the rose place and there's all these cops there buying roses. And I was like, so where'd you get this rose from? And he was like, I got it from there. And I was like, oh. He's like, what's wrong with it? And I'm like, I feel offended because it's just one rose. It looks like a cheap rose. He's like, I thought one rose is like romantic or something. And I was like, oh, you thought about it? Like, and that just changed the whole game. And then he had some cute shoes on, some new shoes or whatever. And I always tell him, like, when you get shoes, get me shoes,
right,
or whatever. So he pulled up to the dinner like with the shoes on or whatever. And then after dinner we go home and he has a present for me. He has the same shoes.
Nice.
So it was like super simple, but it was just those little things
Very
that
thoughtful.
like that really made it special. So
That's
just
dope.
thought,
That's dope. What about you? What have you done for a man? Or a woman? I'm sorry, I keep fucking up over here.
Right. One Valentine's Day we went to Napa and he was distracted doing something else. He like left the room and then I just like decorated the room.
Wait, is this the roses, petals, like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I decorated the room, got some handcuffs, got him silk boxers.
Yo, that's so dope.
Yeah, I had a fit and all that. Once I did a photo shoot for him and did a little book, photo shoot book. Yeah, I like that.
Yo, ladies, take notes, please. I've never got any of that. What the fuck?
What?
Who am I dating? I'm selective as fuck moving forward.
Yeah.
All right, that's dope. That's super sick, super sick. All right, man. So you in LA now? You know what I'm saying? You're planning to stay out here?
Yes.
All right, and we mentioned a little bit of kind of your career path where you're trying to move. What are you currently doing right now? You have OnlyFans or anything like that?
No, I don't.
No? Why don't you have OnlyFans?
That's a good question because I've actually been thinking about getting one. I think it's just it's really wait, why?
Bro, people are racking like 2 G's, 3 G's with like super small, not even the following you have, like less than 10K.
Yeah. Well,
a week.
OnlyFans, like right now, the stigma behind it is just like, you know, nudes and all that or whatever. And
well, you don't have to. You have to. You
I
could
know
be implied,
that.
You know
I know. But see, that's the thing. I'm not even that type of girl. You know, for me, I want to come at it with a whole total different angle. I'm already a
workout video.
Yeah, pretty much the life of Gucci. Like, I feel like I'm a mysterious person and I don't really let a lot of my stuff out. For instance, when I post a video of me playing basketball, everyone's like, wait, you play basketball? And then I hit a 3 and they're like, wait, you can really shoot, you know what I mean? And like, so I think that would be perfect to just post little teasers and me shooting whatever, and as soon as it's about to drop, like swipe up to see the rest, you know? But for me, I'm not really like, I'm just a very conservative person, I think, in a sense. You know, I'm not about to be on there. I may wear stuff like this and all that, but I'm not but I'm not about to like make videos of that. I don't want to do the swipe up stuff and like,
nah, bro,
I love the people who are doing it though, because I love that for them, you know what I mean? That's just not me and my brand and my character.
No, I get it. If you're not comfortable with it, it's kind of challenging, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like there's people out there making money and they're not doing nudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And I'm just like, yo, like,
so maybe I just need to explore more.
Bro, I'm just saying, if I was a girl, I ain't gonna show anything and make 2K a week with just nothing, effortless. Come on, player, like you
It's
fucking up your bag,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about what everybody else is thinking.
You talked about basketball. I want to get into basketball. You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. What's your team?
Warriors.
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no. What you doing, Warriors? You know you're not a fan.
Yeah, okay, like, I'm gonna keep it real. I've never had a team. I've always just wanted to see a good game. Like, I love the art of the sport.
Me too.
When I got in my relationship, he was a Cowboys fan and a Warriors fan, and it was when the Warriors was up, you know, winning in a row.
Steph Curry with the shot.
Yes, of course. So that was where I just kind of, those were my teams by default. And so,
all right, so listen, you're hanging out with all Laker fans, so you know what I'm saying? So that means we got to influence you somehow, so you're going to be a Lakers fan. So next time I ask that question, you're a Lakers fan. Plus, you in LA, ma. Come on, get out of here with this shit. So when did the love for basketball start?
When I was younger.
How?
I was in rec ball all the time. So I remember my first sport was soccer. And I've always been a tomboy. So I've always just been playing soccer, basketball, tetherball, stuff like that. And after soccer was basketball. And then my mom just kept us in basketball. Played it in middle school, high school.
So you went into like a basketball team, and then the love for the ball just developed from there?
Yeah. And I'm pretty good at, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a fucking baller, you know what I mean? I'm probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10, you know what I mean?
But you're also a very humble person, so you most likely, you fucking 10, I'll see you in court soon.
Right. My problem always in basketball was my confidence.
All right.
And so then, like, when I do get the ball, I wasn't confident in it, and then I just flopped. And
Okay. I mean, it's a lot of a mental game when it comes to playing ball, especially
I'm
if you're
my
playing.
biggest.
You what?
I'm my biggest critic talking about mental and
yeah,
confidence. Yeah.
Why?
Just trying to be perfect all the time.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro.
It's annoying.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no perfection anywhere you look. I mean, you look at any of the best basketball players, aka Jordan. I just got to throw it out there. Are you? By the way, are you a Kobe, Jordan, LeBron? What's your? Oh, Curry, because you say you like.
Yeah, love Curry, love Kobe.
Who's the best basketball player? Who's like the GOAT of the GOAT?
Now or
ever
of all?
Ever of all.
I'd probably say
Dead or
Jordan.
alive? Jordan. All right, I fuck with you already.
Yeah.
I think people need to know that. But anyway,
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit me. What you gonna say?
Nah, I'm not.
Nah, say it. Now you're gonna say it.
LeBron's a beast.
Yeah,
I love
he is.
LeBron.
I
I just
love
hate
LeBron.
how he was crying. He just be crying sometimes. He hasn't been doing it a lot lately, but
Yeah, I think he's matured a lot when it came to the crying though. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like for real, like I feel like a lot of times it goes with players though, because if you remember old LeBron, every time he went in the hole, he would cry about some sort of foul, right?
Yeah, right.
Now he's like, he'll just make a face like, what the fuck, you're not making the call, and just run back to defense. You know what I'm saying? So that makes a difference. Who you think is gonna take it? The Heat or Lakers? Because Jimmy Buckets is looking kind of nice.
yeah. I just can't wait to see it. I don't know. I should bet. I don't know.
Are you considered like a basketball head? You're one of those that like, you know, and I'm that way by the way. They just like gets huge fucking fulfillment from just looking. It's like a distressor, you know what I mean? Like
love watching. And football too.
Football too?
Love watching.
Okay.
The game.
What's your team in football? I don't know too much about football, but what's your team?
It was the Cowboys because by default, but they're obviously the Cowboys.
Big on Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love watching football.
Period.
Yeah.
Got you play it?
No, but I can throw.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always wanted to play football.
What's your favorite sport though?
Basketball. Yeah.
Cool. You ever play in school? I mean, you played for the program, but
yeah, I played in middle school, played in high school, and then my senior year I needed to work so that I can move out of my mom's house.
Okay.
So that I stopped playing basketball.
Oh shit. Okay.
So now I just play for fun.
All right, I'm gonna ask you certain opinions about situations that recently have happened. Not necessarily with you, but I want you to give me your opinion. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God.
Tell me about that. What you think?
It's just a very unfortunate situation in all. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like we know what happened, period. And so all I can really go off afterwards is character after the fact and how each person like carries themselves and handles the situation. So
that's so big what you just said though. Like I think people need to understand how.
What? Because I'm getting the chills. Because just to put yourself in their position, you know what I mean? And as an actor, like I've not as an actor, I'm actually speaking that to existence because I do want to act.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, we should talk about that.
I do want to act. But you learn how to like really. I'm just an empath too, you know. So just to put yourself in either one of those situations, if whatever is true, it's just a lot. And just because they are celebrities, a lot of people forget that they're human, you know, and feelings are real, emotions are real, and we really just don't know what happened. So all you can do is judge character after the fact.
So what you think?
Tory's Tory. He's always loud. You know what I mean? And I'm just really waiting for things to unfold. Supposedly he's been charged.
But that dude is like facing like 20 years, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, that's a long time.
It just hurts my heart. The whole thing.
My understanding is that allegedly he shot, right? Megan, is that correct? That's what the allegations are? All right. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, 20 years because of that? Damn.
At the end of the day, there's people there. So I'm sure we don't know everything. And obviously the media is, you know what I mean? So I'm sure they're going to work it out to the best of what really happened.
Got you. All right. What about 6ix9ine?
What about it?
Tell me what you think about that kid.
Like I said before, I'm a really humble person, you know, and being works for some people, and apparently it's worked for him, but I don't know. I just feel like he just talk a lot. He he be doing too much, you know what I mean? And then he put himself in that game, and what happened, you know what I mean? And then he snitched and all that, and then he tried to come out and be cool and wear lace fronts and stuff. But there's nothing wrong with him wearing. He's just a joke. He's just a joke.
Yeah.
He's just
cloud
a joke.
all day.
Yeah. That's your boy?
I fuck with 6ix9ine's music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not necessarily his decision making.
Right.
I think it's a terrible choice, but just my opinion.
Yeah.
What's your music? Are you a hip hop head, R&B?
Yes, both hip hop and R&B.
You grew up in that?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet. Who was like biggest influencers like when you were growing up?
Ooh, Erykah Badu.
Oh shit.
Yeah, India, Ari, Lauryn Hill.
Oh, you heavy
everyone.
R&B.
Yeah, I loved Bow Wow. I loved Bow Wow while growing when I was super young, like 12. Everyone, really. My dad always, or my stepdad, he always had us listening to oldies too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so I know
Okay.
a lot of oldies.
All right. For you. Okay. I see you.
Yeah, but I gotta be in the mood for R&B.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets you in your feelings.
Yeah. No, you're right. It is definitely a
Or you
vibe.
can be good in your feelings and love R&B because then you can just vibe out and sing and love. You know what I mean? That's usually when you're not dealing with anyone or something.
Got you. What is a relaxed day look for you? Like, what do you like to do?
Relax.
Yeah.
A relaxed day for me is literally to do nothing.
And that means what? Like, literally lay in bed?
Wake up, yes, and lay in bed, make myself breakfast, go back to the couch, maybe binge watch. Because I feel like when I get busy, and I don't have time to do none of that. I don't have time for a lot of stuff. So the days that I don't have anything to do, I try to not feel guilty for not doing anything because I always feel like I need to be working or working towards something, doing something. But
I feel you.
so I really don't do nothing.
No. Let me ask you a question. If you can go back on time, right? So if you can go back to when you were like 17, 18, whatever, and you can give yourself advice to kind of talk to you in the future, all right? Or now, I would say. What type of advice would you give yourself, preparing yourself for now?
I would tell myself not to give up and to keep going on everything I was doing at the time. I feel like I was always doing something. I was writing poems, I was drawing, I was acting in little plays and stuff. I was in talent shows. I was really exploring all my talents. And nowadays, I don't do a lot of that at all.
Why do you think that's the case?
Really responsibility, having to be a mom, then going in school. I was in school for 4 years, and before that I was just like working a 9 to 5 and just super routine. And again, like I always have a routine, so it was really just time and opportunity.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So that would be the advice you give yourself?
Yeah, to keep going, don't stop, all that.
Keep pushing through.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
Man, I'm sleep on myself.
I think
for
we
real.
all do though, low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all procrastinate a little bit. We all sleep on ourselves a little bit. Do you have anybody that pushes you? Be like, yo, like you gotta do better.
Yeah. Myself, my mom, currently right now my trainer. Oh my God, I love him so much. He's just like,
shout him out. What's his name?
Shout out to Freedom and DJ.
Freedom.
Yes, I love them so much. They're just so positive and just always seeking to be better, you know what I mean? And they send like all their clients motivational messages in the morning. And before, he was my son's boxing trainer. That's how I met him originally. And then years passed and now he's my actual fitness trainer. Before, I would get the messages in the morning and I had to obviously not be in the right headspace to care about the messages, but now I appreciate them so more because working out with him is serious. Clearly, it can walk for a day.
That fool give you a disability. He's real serious.
No more calf raises at all.
That's crazy.
While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna stretch them out.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to myself. No,
Shout
I
out
mean,
to
I
yourself.
don't.
Hey, all right, Snoop Dogg. First of all, I want to thank myself for this.
Shout out to myself, you know what I mean? Shout out to my trainer. I want to say shout out to my friend Kendra, my family, really.
Facts. All right, that's what's up. Shout out to your family. Shout out to your trainers. Hey, I might show up in one of those training sessions, bro, because low key, you need to lose a little bit of weight.
He's great. He's at the park right now.
I'm just afraid I won't walk afterwards. Oh, you're gonna kick my ass, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, you'll be great.
I'll be good. All right, man. So everybody watching, make sure her tag is gonna be down here somewhere.
Yes.
Make sure you follow her. Hit her in the DM. She's super sweet, super nice.
Don't be crazy though.
Don't be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Be respectful. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Instagram. Until next time, we out. Peace.
Bye.